Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm
Hey,
Spanky.
I'm Bill.
It's Monday morning.
Time for the Monday morning musician.
That means get up on Thursday afternoon
Say it.
and film our Monday morning musician series.
Whatever.
We have our Monday morning. It's just for ourselves. We call it Monday morning because we're thinking about what we did over the weekend and how we can tell you about our awesome parties that we were doing with Dueling pianos.
That's true. It's a mental kind of thing.
It is.
In fact, we're not the slacker musicians we would make ourselves.
No, we're hustling. That's right. We actually try to make ourselves look like we're not doing much. That's much more fun. Less expectations that way, you know.
Although sometimes when we're eating Taco Bell in a cheap motel in the middle of Illinois, it feels that way a little bit.
And that's a whole nother video, by the way. We'll do that another day. That would be a good video. How do we? Well, on the road. You know what I mean? We've got dash cam videos.
We're gonna need
like
some releases assigned for that.
Today we're just going to do a short video. One of the biggest questions we get is, Spanky, how are we going to get the pianos into where my event's going to be?
They'll never fit.
Oh my gosh, we only have single doors.
They're so heavy.
Only a regular elevator.
The wedding reception starts in 5 hours and the pianos aren't here yet.
Yeah, honestly, we're not making that up. We hear those things. So let's pull the curtain back like we're the Wizard of Oz here and tell you the truth, all right? Pretty much every piano bar out there, there's one or two exceptions, I'm sure. They're piano shells, so they are faux pianos built to look like a baby grand with keyboards. I don't know if this is in the shot. This is the
keyboard. A little bit, yeah.
So this keyboard, I don't know if you can see it, and then we stick keyboards inside the piano shell. And so they look like two baby grand pianos, and people think that they're real all the time. They think that they're extremely heavy. They think that we need a big crew and get there several hours early to get them in.
In fact, here's a shot from our slew gig.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can see the shell with the keyboard in there. I mean, you can see it. I mean, it's lit up. There's the red numbers in the very middle of it. It's got buttons and everything. Number 1 for Spanky. Yeah,
of course, yes.
Of course, yeah. So we bring those in. But yeah, that's the big question all the time. I mean, if it's on second floor or things like that, we can get it anywhere. We don't need anything special. I have had 3 back surgeries, so I'm not going to break my back anymore to get in, to get the equipment places. We have figured out a way how to get everything in pretty, I wouldn't say easy, but where we roll everything in. That's the first key. A lot of places want to send us to the loading dock. That doesn't work for us. We need something that we can, like a wheelchair or handicap accessible ramp, something like that, that we can just roll our equipment.
Even though he is a cyborg, the steps are still part of the problem. Right. In fact, if we look at this picture, so this was a gig I was at in New Athens, Illinois. Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so. I don't know.
All right.
We'll get a lot of hate mail if it's not correct. I understand that.
Cam that I play with said every time we use a city in Missouri or this country from another country, we always mispronounce it. So
that's true.
Maybe that's true. But anyway, we did a fundraiser. Well, this is an interesting story. Anyway, did a fundraiser for a school district.
PTO. Elementary PTO.
And they called a week before, all kind of panicked. Oh, we haven't sold that many tickets. What's going on? So I walk in there Saturday night. I said, how are ticket sales? I mean, there are like 30 or 40 tables set up. She said, oh, we sold over 200 tickets. And they've got silent auction along the back wall. And the money was just rolling in. We made several $100s just in tips on top of the piano. So it was.
That all goes back to the fundraiser, by the way.
Yes.
So yeah, that's just kind of how we got there.
But anyway, yeah. So this is the.
It's called the Bullpen Bar and Grill, I believe.
Which I think there's a little logo here somewhere. That's my lovely van pulling the U-Haul.
We had so many gigs that weekend we had to get a U-Haul.
There's Cam in there.
So there's the other piano player, Cam. He's Canadian. Don't tell anybody.
And actually, in this picture, you can see the little backdrop on the stage there.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
But we loaded in this back door here. It's funny because there's only 20 feet to the stage, and Cam brought out his dolly and stuff, was like moving stuff. They helped me move him when we first got there. And but we just pulled the pianos right in here. I think I carried them halfway and then put them on dollies. The shells, we roll them up to the stage. We put the keyboards in, and that's it. Easy as pie. Yeah, and there's the cornhole games they were giving away.
Oh, nice.
Is that what we call them in Missouri?
Cornhole, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Just checking. So anyway, this is one of our load-ins here. And the next one is my favorite. This is at the Chase Park Plaza in Midtown St. Louis, real Central West End, I guess, over by Forest Park. Mm-hmm. And, oh my gosh, this is probably the longest, hardest load-in of any gig that we do just about anywhere, I think.
Other than the Franklin room, which is stairs.
Just stairs there, yeah. But this hotel is, 100. I don't know how old this thing is.
And it's awesome.
80?
It's one of my favorite places.
Oh, it's beautiful inside.
It's amazing.
It's just getting there is the issue. So here we are at the trailer out back, and you can kind of see in here. I have the piano shells rolled out, but you can see some of the rest of our gear inside the trailer here, and this is the loading dock.
Yeah, this is how we travel really the country doing this. We have a cargo trailer, and we've got all our gear in there, all our PA lights, pianos, seats, everything, speakers. I mean, everything we need, cables, and yeah, we drop that back down and roll everything out basically.
So I'm just going to let this roll, and we'll talk. So what's happening here is we just got inside the loading dock, and when I first did this, I couldn't believe there wasn't an easier way to get in. I mean, I would take a helicopter in here if I could. But this, we go down like 3 or 4 hallways, so we'll just let this run while we continue to talk about this. But
so this is one of the piano shells. They don't have the legs on them when we bring them in. It's on a dolly. They're actually not super heavy. They're pretty, excuse me, they're pretty easy to move. And Bill's just talking away in that video too.
I was trying to fill the space, you know.
Yeah, here's another long hallway.
And this is not to make you feel sorry for us. It's not particularly difficult, but this is just a very long walk to get that gear. Plus, you have a tiny freight elevator with sometimes 5 or 6 other vendors all trying to get 11 floors up at the same time, and it's challenging.
And we typically try to call the venue the week before and make contact with the contact person there, find out if we haven't been there. Now, we've played, I feel like, probably 80 to 90% of the venues in St. Louis at this point. So we've been, like I said, Bill had actually done this last gig there at the end of last year at the Chase Park Plaza for the same company.
So we know to get there a half hour early.
So it's that one, usually we get there an hour early. This one we get 90 minutes early because it's a long, just to get everything in there. But yeah, this is kind of the behind the scenes of what it takes for us to get pianos and our PA and the stuff you don't see when you walk in ready to party and kick it while we're sweating, setting things up still. This is half the reason. See there, you're dealing with the floor right there. We get a lot of floors that aren't, you get a lot of sidewalks outside of places that are rock and things like that don't move super easy.
We need to go to like the Himalayas and like carry pianos on our backs up to,
sounds good.
Mount Everest or something. But so part 2 of this actually was a great load in and a load out because one of the guys working on the dock had a huge dolly that we used. So we just made, I think, 2 trips max on this one because we loaded everything up because you didn't see the PA on the dolly here and all the other gear that we had to take up and then back down again. So it wasn't actually all that bad this time. I just wanted to show you how long this walk was.
We see a lot of things you don't normally see.
Oh, now we're getting to the kitchen. So all the food needs to get up there. Also, we're going up to the 11th floor. I believe.
Are we in line then?
I think I made it in this trip. They felt sorry for me, and
when you have a piano with you, usually they feel sorry for you. Like, oh man, hold on, you go on, we're going ahead of us.
Or look at this guy with the 2 pianos, really. So
yeah, that's pretty funny. But that's pretty much it. We might do another video down the road, do another load-in, show a different venue or a couple of venues. But
and it might not be all that exciting to you because, all you want to do is dance.
But you know what? We thought we'd do this video because people ask a lot. You'd be surprised.
That's
people
true.
are curious what we do is so different. How do you get the pianos there is just a big question. So
it is a huge question.
It is. To us, it's so normal because we do this 2-3 times a week.
Like the one girl, a woman at a wedding thing lately said, do you travel?
Oh, yeah.
And we said, oh, yeah, we've been to Colorado. And she said, no, do you bring the pianos with you?
Right.
Well,
she meant like St. Charles. We're like, oh,
like
whoa,
down the street.
Yeah.
Which is obvious to us, but not to everybody else. So.
Yeah, right. We forget that because we do. We travel. We were in 10 states last year, Jamaica as well, another country. We'll bring the pianos anywhere and have a party. So, hey, thanks for joining us today. I'm Spanky.
I'm Bill.
We'll see you soon. Spanky Entertainment Dueling Pianos.
Bye-bye.